Hey guys, this is Gabe Dimmick from the Baseball Rebellion. This is the 2015 Baseball Rebellion Home Run Derby breakdown, and I'm on to Manny Machado. So this is Adam Jones and Manny Machado. Adam Jones is hooking him up with a pre-round snack to get those carbs going. I think he's carbo loading here with the chips and the salsa and the Gatorade. So Manny's about to get up there and try to smash some homers. Let's see what he does. So nice little advertisement here for whatever that salsa company is. So let's see Manny here. Go ahead and he gets into a swing, and it starts here in his leg kick. One of the things I really liked the most about Manny was just how smooth his forward move is. So if you watch him do anything, it is incredibly smooth. I mean, he's made multiple highlight defensive plays at third base, and just the way he moves is so fluid and so athletic that it doesn't even look like he's trying sometimes. Reminds me a little bit of Cano in that way. But his forward tempo is very, very good. So a lot of guys try to feel power and feel their speed in the forward move. Well, watch how slow. I know it's in slow motion, but watch how calm he looks as he lifts and he moves forward. He's timing the ball as he moves forward. He's not rushing forward and lunging at the ball. He's moving forward and just it's a very calm pace, very soft on his front foot, and then the violence comes into the turn. Okay, so that's one thing I thought he does the best. And watching him in the Derby, he did a decent job that first round, hit some balls that it didn't even look like he was trying, and he hit them really far. So, he's a very talented, explosive guy. I think there is maybe a little bit of a higher gear that he can get to, and that he probably gets to in games that he didn't reach in the home run derby. Again, I like the forward calmness. Sometimes in his turn, it just looked like he wasn't really trying that hard. So he could have turned a little faster maybe, but overall he did a great job. You're going to see the same thing with him that I saw with Donaldson and Fielder already. So hips are opening, back shoulders dropping down, front shoulders going up. Right, this is a kind of a uniform move that the best players in the world do. And if you're a coach and your guys aren't doing it, if you're a player and you're not doing this move, well, your career is probably going to be cut short. It's just a move that we see too often in guys for it to not be taught. So, he does a good job of turning for the most part. Now, he's a guy who I've seen him in games pull his back foot under him a lot more than this, so he can kind of see how his back foot stays back behind him and his chest goes forward a little bit, or it maybe stays still and it's vertical. Here, it's more up and down versus being leaned back a little more. But he's a guy who, like I said, it looked kind of like a BP swing. He wasn't going full out. So I think if he reaches that higher gear, his body probably figures out how to pull that back hip a little faster under him, pull that back foot under him, and he would lean back a little better. But sometimes he had some swing plane issues where he didn't get behind the ball as early as he could. But his contact position here is really good. He does get up from behind it. And again, very similar to the other guys I showed you, back shoulder is dropped below the front shoulder. Straight line between his front elbow, front forearm, hands, barrel, all below the ball, coming up through it. His belly button is facing the pitcher. He's rotating. He's a little longer in this front arm here when he makes contact, but that's totally okay because this pitch is down the middle. It's not a pitch that's inside where he needs to really be careful about getting jammed. So his hands are just very slightly outside of his body here, and on an inside pitch, I'll bet you'd see him pull his hands in kind of in front of his shoulder more, and he did that on some pitches. There was a pitch that almost hit him that he kept fair and hit out, and he just had to pull his hands in just a little bit to get that barrel to it. He made some adjustments, but overall, he did a good job. I would have liked to see him maybe find a little bit of a higher gear and pull his back foot a little more, but overall, I really liked what he did. He was a pretty smooth cat out there, and all these young guys. I'm excited for the game of baseball and what's happening and what we're going to see from Manny Machado and Peterson and Chris Bryant and all these guys in the future. So thanks for watching, and continue going down the page because we got some more breakdowns for you.